Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for day 2 of our Ayrshire Women's Cycle Festival for the first of our pre-recorded webinars with Kayleigh Haggo. Kayleigh's an Active Schools Coordinator and Inspire South Ayrshire Programme Coordinator and a 6-time World Champion race runner. Kayleigh's joining us today to talk about our other passion, the Inspire project based in South Ayrshire. My name's Faye Podger and I'm one of the project officers at the Active Travel Hub Kilmarnock. The Ayrshire Women's Cycle Festival project is between 3 Ayrshire hubs, so that's us here at the Kilmarnock Hub, our sister hub in Ayr and the Trinity Hub in Irvine. In previous years, our festival has been a face-to-face event, and once COVID struck, we made the decision to take the festival online. Following the success of the online events, we're delighted to be able to bring a blended approach to this year's event and offer a mixture of online and in-person activities. So all 3 hubs have a common goal of promoting and encouraging walking, cycling and scooting for more short journeys. So whenever possible, if it's a journey to the shops or a commute into work or even the school run, why not leave the car at home and pick up your bike or walking shoes instead? Now that COVID restrictions have eased, we're now once again able to offer a variety of activities, including cycle skills, bike maintenance sessions and classes, instructor-led walks and rides, and general advice for any individuals or businesses looking to walk or cycle more. You'll find all the links to the Ayrshire Women's Cycle Festival for our 3 hubs at www.ayrshirewomencyclefestival.org. So on to Kayleigh to find a little bit more about her and what's been going on with the Inspires project. So Kayleigh, first of all, welcome. Thank you for coming along and joining us again, because you were one of our speakers at last year's festival. So it's lovely to have you back again. So for those people that don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're on mute. There we go. That's usually me.
Good start. Hi Faye, thank you for having me back. I really enjoyed it last year.
Wonderful.
I'm lucky to be part of it again this year.
Great.
For those that don't know, I'm Kayleigh Haggo. I am a fame runner for Great Britain. I compete in athletics. I have 6 world records across 6 different distances. So that's ranging from 100, 200, 400, 800, 1500 and 5k at the moment. So it's been quite difficult to keep all them just now, but I'm working really hard to try and keep them for as long as I can. I also work for South Ayrshire Active Skills, Active Skills Coordinator, but I also run a community programme in South Ayrshire called Inspire, which I started in 2018, and it's been going on since then. I also tutor for Scottish Disability Sport on the side. So I'm pretty busy, but I really enjoy what I do.
I was going to say, how you've actually managed to fit in the time to come and join us for a webinar is astounding with everything else that you've got going on. So you mentioned there about the Inspire project, which is based in South Ayrshire. Can you tell us a little bit more about the project and how you come to set that up?
Yeah, of course. So the project originally started in Dublin, and I managed to get a part-time job just after finishing my university degree, and my part-time job was with Dublin Community Sports Hub, and it was an inclusion worker within the hub. From then, that's when I started Inspire. As a project in Dublin, we had sessions running after school, during school, working with different partners in the area, and that was all to support young people and to get into the sport, whether they had a disability or a different support need within Dublin. So from there, at the school then became my new job at schools coordinator, and within that I was lucky enough to take Inspire with me and then expand it across South Ayrshire, which now is pretty much finished. So we've got 12 clubs per week across South Ayrshire, we've got a Dublin programme and an Ayr programme, and that ranges from age 3+. So we've got, I think the youngest we've got is as seeing the oldest we've got is 50 or so.
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's just amazing. And it really is. I was just about to ask you, like, where did the name come from? But it is actually so inspiring. Just to hear, and the fact that it's expanding so much is, a true testament to yourself there. So where did the name actually come from?
I remember sitting in the office one day, part of my part-time job, and thinking, okay, I'm coming up with this project, and it took me days and days to come up with a name. And I just remember thinking, inspire, I want to inspire others, I want to inspire children, young people and adults to take part in sport and physical activity. And from my experience having cerebral palsy, growing up, and able to hopefully inspire others from what I've achieved. So that's where the name kind of came from.
Fabulous. And you just said that you want to inspire other people and young people. How difficult would you say it was to inspire young girls to get into sport and physical activity, particularly young girls?
I think as a role model, and I like to see myself as a role model, and hopefully through that inspire others to then take part. And I think it's a lot to do with mindset and making sure they know what is available to them, what they can do, and maybe opening up different opportunities for them across Ayrshire, and through cycling, walking, that can be done so easily. And I think also marketing materials with something's going on, making sure that's very inclusive for everyone.
And I think the fact that they have a 6-time world gold record medal holder that's kind of leading the front, how much more inspiring can you get from that one? Because they just look at you and think, one day that could be me, so I think, what more? Reach for the stars. That's what I say. Reach for the stars.
As a coordinator, try and go into the sessions as much as I can to see the kids, to see young people and adults, and hopefully to inspire them. My favourite part of the job is when I actually go away and win a medal, and I'm able to bring that back to the programme and show all the young people. They just
That's amazing.
That.
Do they ask you for your autograph and things? And they should do, get it up on the wall and everything there. So because they think, they must look at you and think one day that could be me. So, the Inspire legacy, it's there already. It's definitely there already. So obviously to run something like this, it must take a big team of coaches, staff, volunteers. You kind of partner up with some other agencies as well. So who are some of the other partners that you have involved with it?
Yeah, we're really lucky now to have such a big team, as you said, of coaches, volunteers, partners. In terms of partners, we have skill partners and community partners for each session that we run. And that is a vital part of the programme. We can run without them. And then Garvin, Biosphere Bikes, we work very closely with as part of a free running session. So we work closely with Anne to Biosphere Bikes. And again, we couldn't run that session without them, because I can coach free running, but I don't have a clue about bike maintenance and stuff like that. So having Anne there to sort the wheels, to sort the bikes out, it's just brilliant, and we're so lucky that we've got that partnership.
That's excellent. And obviously it works really, really well. So what type of adapted sports do you offer at Inspire?
So we run various sports. We've got 3 multi-sport sessions throughout the week for various ages. So in terms of multi-sport, we cover ball games, cycling events, team games, activities, physical activities, kind of walking activities. And then in Govan, we also have obviously a free running club, which is for children and adults who are unable to run themselves. So they get on the bike or the frame, and they are able to run independently. And within that, we also have a wheelchair racing session, so they join in as well. So those that are not able to use their legs to run, they can join in their wheelchairs, and they can just go as fast as the others. So it's really good to have everyone together and making sure that everyone's getting healthy and getting active.
Yeah, it's great because I know you have a Facebook page as well. So going on there, and I know you've got clips, you've got some videos and things on there of like some of the participants actually taking part in the races, and everybody just looks like they're having an amazing time. You know, it really does. Do you hire the bikes out as well to people, or can you only use them as part of the project when they come along to sessions?
And so as a partnership we've got with Pedestrian Bikes, when Pedestrian Bikes is open as a hub, the participants that come along are able to take out the bikes as they want, so they can turn up and take them out on their own with their parents or carers.
Okay.
And but also kids and young people and adults who maybe would like to try it and haven't tried it yet, and able to set up a thing for them, and they can have a try, and if they like it they can come back, or they can join the club session, which is quite exciting.
So this might be a difficult one. So today, what would you say would be your proudest moment in the project today?
I think looking back from when it started, it was only me as project coordinator. Now we've got a massive team of coaches, volunteers, staff and partners, and I think that's probably the proudest moment for me, just having that team of people and knowing that it's all running because of all these people and all these partners.
Yeah, that's great, and to see things expanding and growing like that, yeah, you should be very proud. I heard that, did you not win a Scottish Women in Sport Award in 2020 or something there? I think
I did. Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen that somewhere. So tell us a little bit more about the award, because again, that must have been something that's up there with your achievements.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't expecting that one at all. My cousin actually plays cricket for Scotland, and she's been up for that one a couple of times as part of the cricket team. So when I was up for it, I just couldn't believe it. And obviously during COVID we couldn't go to the award ceremony, but it was all done online. And when I found out I had won through Zoom, it was just an unreal experience and something that I'll never forget, and I'm lucky to have won that, and thank you to whoever nominated.
Amazing. You went up against your cousin, were you?
No, not that.
You're in different categories. That's good, because that could have caused a bit of a family issue maybe later on down the line if you'd gone up head to head against each other there. So I'm pleased you were in different categories there. So I know from chatting with you before there, then you were saying that you were looking to try boccia was a new thing for you recently, and it was something, because I know you always like to push yourself, you always like to get involved in different things there. So how's this going?
Yeah, it's okay. I guess when we found out frame running wasn't going to be in the next Paralympics, that's kind of always been my aim, is to go to the Paralympic Games. When it was announced it wasn't going to be an event, I kind of thought, right, what else can I do? How else can I maybe get there? And so I'm giving it a go. I've got my first competition in about a month's time in Scotland, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and it's something a little bit different.
So we have to look out for the next Olympics, and you're going to be there doing something else. So that's fabulous. So obviously in the Inspire project, it's going from strength to strength. Cycling is something that should be inclusive for everybody, something we really feel quite passionate about, something we really want to promote, especially with the Women's Cycle Festival there. All Ability Bikes, we actually have them coming along as well to the event on the Saturday that we have down at the Trinity. So that'll be nice, like yourself, to get some people trying these out as well. So for yourself, what's next for the project, for you and the project, would you say?
I think now that we've got, as I said, the 12 sessions per week, I think it'll just be about expanding them, and hopefully more people will become aware that they're there. And I think just now it's more word of mouth with skills, etc. But hopefully, as it develops and as the sessions increase, hopefully more people will be aware of that they're there, and they're there for a reason. And anyone can take part in sport and physical activity. It doesn't need to be through the Inspire program. It could be through a mainstream club or a mainstream session where they can be included as well. So it's really important that people are aware of that, and hopefully that'll happen in the future.
That's excellent. And the fact it's on here, so we're going to be spreading the word as well there. Inspire Project South Ayrshire, Facebook pages, everybody check it out there and get on them. So a massive thank you, Kayleigh, for joining us this morning, for tuning in today. Next on the agenda is going to be a live webinar and Q&A at 6 p.m. with Rowan Ness from the And She Cycles project. You've still got time to sign up for any of our remaining events. Just pop over to the website and all the joining links and full programme details is going to be on there. So thanks all and enjoy the rest of the festival. And again, Kayleigh, thank you ever so much for taking the time to join us today. Thanks a lot. Bye, Kayleigh.
Thank you.